Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports, Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Thursday, October 14th, 2021. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know how I'm picking these games, you have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the description of this video. I wish you guys the best of luck in your picks today. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at the Buccaneers visiting the Philadelphia Eagles. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers. The way that it's structured here is I have the distance to the upcoming Super Bowl right here. I have the city, state, stadium, coordinates, location right here. This will be the 81st NFL game for the regular season. Home teams can become 40-41 or 39-42, depending on if they win or lose. Right here is the regular season head-to-head matchup between the two teams, the record. And then the home team is right here, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback's record, their name Gematria. And then right here's the away team, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback's record, and their name Gematria. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the numbers or ideas that I think would help the Eagles to win this game. And then I'm going to go over some numbers and some ideas that might help Buccaneers win this game. So starting with the Eagles, the home team, one thing that stood out to me was that it's 122 days to the upcoming Super Bowl. This game is being played in Lincoln Financial Field, which sums to 122. 122 days, 122. This game for the coach for the Eagles will be on the 122nd day of his current age, current 40-year-old age. That could play in favor for them. I didn't see anything specific about the number when I pop it in here. 122, 122, 393, 4087, Thursday night football. Thursday night football. 40, but he's 40 years old. But if there's anything special here, I know 53 sums to 122. Yeah, 53 sums to 122. Pennsylvania sums to 53. We are dealing with not a whole lot of connections, to be honest with you. It is 121, or total span of 122 days since the Eagles coach's birthday. Jalen Hurts, the quarterback, wears the number 1. Tom Brady, he wears the number 12. 121, 122 days since his 40th. If we type in 40, 8430, 5124. 121. Already saw what that was. 22. Not giving you guys a whole lot of help here for the Eagles. Win-loss, I just don't. I mean, they summed to 87-93. Jalen Hurts, I mean, the team could become 3-3 with the win, and he could become 4-6 with the win. 46. Let's see what that sums to. 46 sums to 46. 46 does sum to 136, which is the 16th triangular number. 53 sums to 122, and 53 is the 16th prime number. 16, if we spell it out, sums to 33. Maybe that could be a reason Jalen Hurts becomes 4-6, as their coach becomes 3-3. Eagles become 3-3 for the season. Eagles would become 1-2, like 12 at home for the season with the win, and they would be battling against the number 12 Tom Brady. And for the Buccaneers, they would fall 1-2 on the road, like 12. And for Buccaneers coach, this will be the 12th day of his current age, and he can get his 46th regular season loss. On top of that, he would get his 16th regular season loss as a coach for Buccaneers. So there's some numbers here. What am I talking about? There's some numbers here for Eagles, potentially. In relation to Buccaneers becoming 1-2 potentially, Eagles becoming 1-2 potentially on the 12th day of the Bucs coach's age. Tom Brady wears the number 12. The word Buccaneers sums to 37, which is the 12th prime number. And if Tom Brady loses his game, he would become 15-7 for a regular season record as a quarterback specifically for the Buccaneers. 157 is the 37th prime number. 37 is the 12th prime number. It could just trickle down from there. What else? He can go from 70 to 71 regular season losses. 72, or a total span of 73 days since his birthday. 70, 71, 72, 73. And then maybe the 40 could be for the home team here. It being 122 days till the Super Bowl. Lincoln Financial Field sums to 122. It's the 122nd day of Eagles coach's 40th birthday. Maybe Eagles get the 40th home win for NFL teams on the season. You know, it is the 16th regular season head-to-head matchup. I didn't even put that together. 16 sums to 33. So the 16th regular season head-to-head matchup between these two teams. 16 sums to 33. Eagles could become 3-3. Buccaneers coach can get his 16th loss regular season as a coach for Buccaneers. So there's some numbers here. I was just off to a slow start, I guess. My brain. Trying to get my brain working. Yeah, so it would be the 33. It would be the 16, which connects to 53. 53 the 16th prime. We know 53 sums to 122. 122 days of the Super Bowl. Lincoln Financial Field, 122. On the 122nd day of Eagles coach's 40th-year-old age. Home teams can get their 40th win. Eagles could become 3-3. Jalen Hurts could become 4-6. 4-6 sums to 136, the 16th triangular number. And then the 12s can turn on Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. They could become 1-2 on the 12th day of the coach's age. And Tom Brady could become 15-7, the 37th prime number. Buccaneers sums to 37. So that's a possibility. Okay, so what would be in favor for the Buccaneers? So if Buccaneers are going to win this game, let's switch it over to Buccaneers. Well, we'd go back to the number 12 again. Instead of the Eagles becoming 1-2, Buccaneers becoming 1-2 at the hands of Tom Brady, number 12. Buccaneers 37, the 12th prime. It could just come down to Jalen Hurts becoming 3-7, like 37 for a regular season record with the loss against the Buccaneers, 37. Who have the quarterback who wears the number 12, 37, the 12th prime. That could potentially be it. Today will be the day of this game will be the 8th day of the 8th month on the Hebrew religious calendar, like 88. Buccaneers can become 8-8 head-to-head against the Eagles regular season, like 88. We just saw a huge 88 tribute to the Baltimore Ravens playing against the Colts, who used to be the Baltimore Colts, on Monday Night Football, where we saw home teams become 8-8 for the week with the number 8 quarterback Ravens driving into back-to-back 8-point touchdowns and 2-point conversions to tie it into overtime, to go into overtime. And something about the number 88, which is interesting, is right here. First week of NFL, home teams went 8-8. Second week, home teams went 8-8. Third week, home teams went 8-8. Week 4 is the only outlier. We went 7-9. And then last week, with the Ravens closing it out with 2 back-to-back 8-8 touchdowns with the number 8, they win in overtime, and home teams become 8-8. The word Baltimore Colts, some to 88. So there's this 88 thing going on. week after week, at least with the home teams. And here we could have the Buccaneers tie at 8-8 against the Eagles on the 8th day of the 8th month for the Hebrew. Something with the number 88. It will be the 8th day of the 2nd month for the Hebrew civil side, the 38th day of the Hebrew civil new year. 82, if we spell that out, 82 sums to 51. And Buccaneers can become 5-1, like 51 for a record. It will be the 38th regular season game for the Buccaneers coach, as a coach specifically for Buccaneers. And Tom Brady, he was born on 8/3 or 3/8, however you want to write it, 38th day. Jalen Hurts, he sums to 38. If we type in the number 51, 51 sums to 46. Or that number would be in favor for Eagles, not Buccaneers. But 51 also sums to 35, 46, and 35. And Tom Brady sums to 35 and 46. So it could be a Tom Brady thing. Also, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania sums to 253. And Tom Brady can get his 235th regular season win. 235 is nothing more than an anagram of 253. And I think that's about it for right now, anyway. Yeah. 293 days till his 45th birthday. 293 is the 62nd prime number. Buccaneers 62, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 62. It will be a day with 45 date numerology on the Gregorian. Bruce Arians can sit on 45 losses with the win regular season as he gets his 72nd win regular season. 72 days from Tom Brady's birthday. That could be something. I wonder if 2357 is a number. 2357. Okay, so 2357 is the 350th prime number. 350 looks like an anagram of 305. It's just going to be his 305th start. He could become 235 and 70, 2357, 350th prime, an anagram of 305. So that could play in his favor. And I think that's about it. I think that's what I have for now. Definitely do some more work. I'm just kind of breezing through it on this one. My brain's kind of been weird in the last day. I'm under a lot of stress, some personal stuff, so my brain's not been thinking too hard in the last 24 hours. Probably tell by my tone of voice, but hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you some insight. Hopefully this gives you a jumping start or a jumping off point. And I wish you guys the best luck on your picks. So hopefully you win every pick that you make. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support.